Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome back to episode 2 of Escaping Tarkov, a full 100% playthrough series where we're going to go over everything, all the deaths, all the looting, all the kills, all the insane moments, all the highs, all the lows, all recorded, uncut, ready for you guys to learn from or just to watch for enjoyment's sake. We did one PMC raid and one Scav raid last episode. We're going to get a few more in this raid. There was a lot of explaining and examining in last episode because we were just starting out. We did hit level 3. We survived our one customs raid, and now we're about to go load in to factory here naked with a pistol. And the strategy here is that the scavs are going to rush us down because we're tagged and cursed. We're going to try to get a headshot real quick, grab their gear, play it by ear whether we kill other players or not. Hopefully it's an MP133 shotgun scav, and then we really want to get out. Yeah. That's really about it. That's what we're going to kick this thing off with. Okay. Going to insure up with, again, I'm insuring with Therapist. You insure with whatever you need to insure with. Yeah, I'm going to hit the ready button. I'll see you guys in raid. All right, welcome back. Let's get into this raid. Well, I say welcome back. It's really just be sitting there. I got to think of a better intro when we're loading into raid here. I sat there for 3 minutes on my phone. You guys, this is going to be instantaneous. So you're going to have to hit the ground running here. Not actually physically running, but like be prepared. When you go into factory, you're thrown in right into the middle of it. There's no like pause time, nothing. Okay, this isn't a bad one. If we had the factory key, that would be an extract for us. We're actually just going to stand right here and hope that a scav makes it to us. This is actually a good spawn for the hatchet trick too. You can do the same thing with the hatchet. It's just a little bit harder to do. You die a little bit more often. The pistol helps. So just gonna give it a minute or two here. And if we die, we die. No problem. I do not care about survival rate. I do not care about any of that junk. Yet. I might. Alright, doesn't sound like any are getting to us, unfortunately. Just gonna take a quick peek there. Could be somebody coming from down here. So what's been happening to me a lot lately, and I'm not sure if it's just they changed the scav spawns or what. But it's been tough to get scavs to aggro me, and I think it's because there's a lot of pistolings coming out and they get confused. Or they just get killed on their way to me. Which is kind of annoying because it's harder to farm them, but like also, that could have been done on purpose. I don't really know. So while we're here, we're also keeping an eye out for 3M, Module 3M body armors. There's a few spawns in the area here. So he got me. I really thought I headshot him there. That was a scav. No idea where they came from. Well played. So that was a scav that ran up on us. Usually they're shouting obscenities and stuff like that at you. So that's a bummer. I must have been aiming high. Really looked like I headshot him on that one. And these things happen. No worries. Like, it happens, you know? Man, I think you might have had the shotgun we needed too. That's a bummer. Anyway, we're going to use the heal button. And the beauty of that is, that pistol, we're going to get that back. Only cost us 8,000 rubles of healing. We didn't lose anything. You know, we lost a life and some load-in time. So you determine how you want to do that. What I should have done is I should have been more patient at the doorway there. We would have heard them coming and had a better chance against them. So it happens. It happens. How long is our next scav? 9 minutes there? Okay, we're definitely getting to a raid before then. I think I'm going to start stacking these bags here. Just use these MBS. That'll be good. I kind of want to get this guy going over this guy. We have better ammo for it, and we're not looking to get into like crazy fights here. So we're definitely gonna do that. Let's equip all these. We'll equip all this because we don't have the good rounds for this, unfortunately. Like we got a little smattering of BT and whatnot, but it's nothing crazy. Now, later on, there's going to be better organizational skills for your stashed cases and whatnot that you can do. So that should be good. So, because we don't have access to the flea market here, we kind of have to do everything from the dealers, And now I believe, I don't know if we can actually buy a site. That's going to make that a little awkward. You can buy these sites, but I don't believe it goes on this guy. It might go on this guy, though. So I may have to be forced out of necessity to do that. T is really your best option for 545, and it's really not good. So, I forget whether this goes on there or not. I don't believe it does. Is it Skier that sells it? No. Oh, Peacekeeper has a site. Okay, so we do have access to a site. We just have to buy it from Peacekeeper. Okay, not bad. Let's buy, I don't know, $500. And so you get the Burris Fast Fire Reflex sight here, FF3. Now this requires a mount to put it on, so this really costs $176, not that. And you put that on there, you put that on there. Well, I don't want it on that one, but I want it on our back. So, but that's how that works. Not too bad, not too bad. This grip only does ergo, but I think it's worth it. Just get a little ergo bump there. Now, I believe Prepper does sell stocks. This is the non-folding stock, so you need to get this guy. Eventually, you're going to be able to buy like different attachments for the stocks, different attachments for the pistol grips, all that good stuff. It's going to be really good. It's going to be really powerful. Okay, we need a 7.62 muzzle device. This might need a might need the thread on there to get that going. We might not be able to actually upgrade the muzzle there, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. So this is one thing that I differ on from a lot of people. I absolutely love modding weapons. Oh, there we go. That one might work on there. That one does. Okay, perfect. So this one adds a little -3 recoil, a little bit of muzzle velocity. It's nothing crazy, but it's better than nothing, and you want to do it. So I love spending time modding weapons, building out different guns, doing fun different things, doing budget builds, doing high-end builds. I personally love it. So you're going to be seeing a lot on this channel, and hopefully I can give you guys some unique stuff to work with here. Now, we don't have access to a big mag, but these 10-rounders should actually be fine. We're not trying to do anything crazy here. They do all have BP in them, which is kind of crazy to me. So what I want to do here is we're going to do a little 4-5 action. So if you want to hotkey your stuff, either tap the button that they're on or drag them down to this row here. You could do 4 through 0. So I prefer tapping the button, so 4 and then 5. And I'm doing that because I want to be able to put these rounds in here to top load with. And then what I want to do is I want to risk as few BP rounds as possible. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to buy some PS rounds as well. So these are actually pretty good as well. The BP is just way better, but the PS rounds are actually not bad. So we're going to buy about 100 of those. They're really cheap too. And what we're going to do is we're going to load these 3 mags with the PS. Just in case we're in a long fight, we have access to like ditch mags, reload. And yeah. But at the end of the day, we're really trying to keep this one mag loaded with BP at the end of the day. So, okay, that's not a half bad kit. Now the question is, where are we going? We have our scav kills on customs. We need Salewa kits. What we really need is fuel. So if you can craft Salewa kits in your hideout, which I didn't really go over the hideout, I guess. So we'll take a quick peek at that. Once you get certain things going in your hideout, it starts making you money. So it's a money sink, but it's like an investment sink. Once you start getting enough stuff up and running, it ends up making you money in the long run. So this med station, plus whatever it takes to get the generator up and running, which I think is vents and security, and you get the generator going. But you also need fuel for that. So once you turn on your generator, this level 1 med station here, which we'll just construct so I can show you guys, you can start crafting Salewa kits. But again, you need power for it. So you can buy all these ingredients from therapists. You just start crafting them. They take 22 minutes. You're done. Done with the task. It's really, really powerful. I would recommend getting there. But again, the key is fuel. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to take my PMC, I think, into Interchange, which usually the map scares me. And but I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to be better about it. But now that it's not early in the wipe, we have a much better chance of going in and snagging some fuel and going from there. Oh, one last thing I want to do, because we have access to it. Let's put a laser on this. I love the blue laser, personally. And, yeah. I also don't like putting the laser on the right-hand side of my gun. It kind of distracts me. So putting on the left-hand side of my gun, putting it on the right-hand side just gets it out of the way. Now, when you get longer handguards, I actually like putting it right underneath the barrel, so it's in line with the barrel. It's one of my preferred methods there, but that's a personal preference thing, and more the fact that I love modding weapons than anything else. Okay, I think we're good to go. Or as good as we're going to be. Oh, I got to repair armor. So when you get armor off a scav, sometimes it'll come destroyed here. If you can either double-click it, hit repair here, or right-click it, hit repair there. Again, this armor repairs very well. So it's out of 50, and repairs up to 49. So nearly full durability. And you want your armor to be as high durability as possible. The higher the durability, the more chance it has of working as intended. So, all right, I think we're all geared up here. It's not the greatest in the world, but you know what? It's our gear, and it's modded, and it's cool. We're going to go to Interchange. We're going to go this guy. We're going to try to avoid players as best we can. Kill some scavs. Try to get some fuel. Getting the fuel is the big one. And yeah, so we're going to hit up our ensure button with Therapist. I'm going to hit that ready button, and I'll see you guys in raid. All right, here we go. So, I wanted to talk about while we're loading in here. When you're going into a raid, have a goal. Have something in mind that you want to do. So our goal for this one is to find fuel, maybe kill some scavs that have a shotgun, find 3M armors, keep an eye out for 3M armors, and get out. And survive. We're trying to survive here. So, but fuel is our number one goal, and the reason we're here. And elite pliers. Elite pliers would be good too, but that's like a secondary goal, right? So that's not to say your goal can't change while you're in raid. That's not to say you can't be like, oh, I got this thing. Oh, I forgot about that thing. Let's change it up and do it differently instead. So it's really just have something in mind, something to focus towards. It'll keep you from having that indecision moment of like, oh, what do I do now? What do I do now? Which can get you killed. So right now we have our goal to get fuel. So we're going to go around here and up into the back of Goshen. And on our way to Ollie, we're going to look for elite players. I think this is how we get there. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's our goal here. That's why we're going to interchange this early as a PMC. And really no other reason, to be honest. So we do have to go out, watch out for other players. There's quite a few other players back here, or that can be back here. And I do want to head towards the Ollie side of things. Scav. Scared the bejesus out of me, but a scav nonetheless. This red dot's not very good. Gotta remember, we're only on 10 rounders, so I can't use ammo that generously. Okay. Another 74M. Love this gun. It's quite powerful. Okay. Once we have access to better bullets, we're going to be really good to go. So right now I want to take some time to top load and reload here. Because I want to have BP available for us. Okay, might as well loot this while we're here. No reason not to. Just a big 545. Oh, it's empty. Interesting. Not really useful to us. So that's all happening maybe on the mall side. The center of the mall is where the good stuff is at. So any geared players, which there are a lot of nowadays, are going there. Start of the wipe, you couldn't go back here without running into like 10 players. So it's a pretty good place to avoid. But right now, if you're just starting fresh right now, it's not too bad back here. Just keep your eyes up. That's all. I know it's tough because you're looking for stuff, but... Okay, so what I did there is I hit F to loot, and then I spammed X or hit X at the right time so I could prone while looting. Yeah. It's not the best, but sometimes it makes looting certain things a little bit easier. Now, so these shelves are what I'm looking on right now, by the way. They're a little barren right now. But they have a lot of tools on them usually. So. Oh, they had some spawns as well. Everything seems empty though. This is nuts. Okay. Coming around the corner here. Again, that sounds like it's in the mall, but it's hard to say for certain. Okay, so weapons parts, as well as an ammo box. All right, so I'm gonna ditch this guy for insurance purposes. That's not where I want that. They always prioritize that front one. I don't know why. And use this site. I actually like this site better anyway, compared to that one. So, again, just listening here, checking our corners. So there's a grenade box right here. Grenades are quite powerful in this game, as they are in most. Little smoke grenade action. So I'm actually gonna throw this immediately away from me. And the reason for that is that levels your strength. And strength comes into play for your hideout. Also just helps your sprint speed, jump height, stuff like that. So Scav aggroed onto us. I do need MP133 shotguns, but I think we're on railway. Yeah, we're on railway. So the power's on. That last extract being green means the power is on inside the mall, which is actually good. That'll take the focus away from these areas and put them into the good loot in the powered unlocked rooms. Okay. All across these shelves and stuff like that are the items we're looking for. I want to go to the front of Ollie. I don't want to go back behind in the computer area. We are going to need flash drives eventually, but we can find them via other means, I think. So, I'm going to keep true to us trying to find fuel for our hideout here. That's just a big up and a big win, task-wise. And again, also looking for elite players. Stuff for a hideout. Basically everything at this stage of my play is useful. Guns, armor, ammo, barter trades, hideout stuff, everything. So, hoses spawn back here. They're going to be really powerful for us as well. My arm is itchy. Okay. Toolbox back here. Hopefully find some good stuff in Ollie, because we've been a little barren on the loot in these things. That's the third empty toolbox we've had. Oh no, I guess one had a screw nut in it. This is like the loading area of Ollie. This one's pretty good for hoses. Car battery spawn back here on these two shelves. Propane spawns back here. Fuel spawns back here, which is why I'm checking. That's the office area I didn't want to go through. Oh, yeah. Okay, so for now, these are all worth the best here for us. that on 6. Put this on 7. Hoses are very important for your hideout. Now, your hideout upgrades don't need to be found in raid, but getting enough hoses up and running will let us craft our own hoses in the future. So, again, I believe that is the front over here in the mall. It's not in the Ollie store here. It might be somebody coming over. We're just gonna keep walking around. Running is good for going through an area fast, but running is a dead giveaway that you're a player and that you're controlled by a player. And people can know exactly where you are. So these are good late game items. Might sell them, might not. We'll see. Light bulbs, you need a ton of them. They're not too expensive nowadays though. They were like upwards of 50K during the wipe, but now they've come down in price quite a bit. So we're looking on all these shelves for fuel. That's what we're looking for here. That is what we're looking for here. Where that filter spawned, where that motor spawned, that blue filter and the motor there, those were both fuel spawns. I'm pretty sure that was just a shot, but it sounded like a, could have been a footstep. We're also looking for gas analyzers as well. There's a therapist task for gas analyzers. So, getting a bunch of those. You need 3 total found in raid. Aha. That's fuel right there. But I need to make room for it. Okay. Okay, now we're on the railway extract. Which the fastest way is back through here, so might as well keep looking here. Just even one gas analyzer is going to be a pretty big up for us. We got to get that rep up for therapist, because she sells the Scav, Lucky Scav junk box, which is what we need. To make our hideout not so messy. It's really big up in our game there. We'll see what we have access to flea market wise though. When we get there. So many little things you could be working on. Gas analyzers tend to spawn in more in the front of the store, which I'm not quite ready to go into yet, I don't think. Maybe we should. They also spawn in toolboxes here, so... in addition to elites, and pretty much any hardware item or tool item that you can think of, they all spawn in those. So, definitely worth searching a lot of them. Just looking on all the shelves. So I heard somebody rotate. Rotating usually means scav. Usually. Yeah, so second rotate I think means scav. Alright, got that one. Saw one here past the bush, I think. Oh, it might have been that bush loading in there that way, though. Okay, and there's definitely one on this side. Oh, man, that scav got us. Wow. That was a 2-shot kill from a scav. That's very rare. Some of them, it's RNG. Some of them are really meant to mess you up. Some of them are much easier and they miss a lot more. So that's a bit unfortunate. We had our chance there. Unfortunately, there was a guy on our left and a guy on our right. At least we got some scav kills. We got some EXP. We got out with that corrugated hose, which is nice. If that had been the smaller fuel, I would have just gammed it. Man, headshot with the PS. Just went for it right away. That's crazy. Wow. Well, GG to that scav, I guess. All right. Well, there it is. There it is. I guess we'll scav back in and see what's up. So, and I don't think that was greedy. If I was streaming, people would be like, greedy, you got killed by greed. No, killing scavs in that area is greedy. Now, if there was a player around for sure, yeah, that would have been greedy to stick around with a player there, but there was no player there. So, You can see the power of the alpha container there, right? Got to keep all of our stuff. There's a good chance we get our gun back from insurance. Obviously, we're going to miss out on the 74M, but like, there's a good chance we get our gun back from insurance, which is powerful. And we got a hose and bolts out. All good for hideout upgrades. Great for hideout upgrades. All right, our scav should be available. It is. I'm just going to keep factory scavving. They're quicker runs, so I'm not like bogging down my PMC with them. Going to be looking for the same things here. MP133 shotguns, 3M armors, Salo kits. I mean, Scav's pockets can do Salo kits, right? So I'm going to hit that ready button, and I'll see you guys in raid. All right, we're in. Make sure you go full auto with this guy right away. Got a lot of mags. We have some amount of armor there. So 12 minutes left in the raid. Probably spawned in with a bunch of scavs. Player scavs, I mean. We'll say they start shooting right away. I actually prefer to be this kind of scav where I'm just going in, like, getting a lot of stuff. Now, the Mosin's very powerful. One shot's a lot of players. They did just upgrade in, they did just recently do an update that may... Screw that? I don't know. 118 is not a very good key. It's fine, but it's not great. Again, that VPO, you saw how nice that was. It's not as good when you can't put a sight on it, of course. I know this will make us more noticeable, but it's a much better class of armor. Okay, what were extracts here? Gate 3 camera bunker door. So when you see somebody walking kind of backwards there, it can mean, usually it means regular, like a bot scav, not a player scav. So I do my best to try to walk backwards and like have smooth transitions. Hit F1 to mumble a little bit. It sometimes works, but we'll see. Again, I really would love to find ourselves that last MP133 shotgun. That would be awesome. So I believe that's a player scav. Just based on the way they turned there, I'm pretty sure that's a player scav. They have an SA-58, which is a very, very devastating weapon. Let me check my extracts here once again. Gate 3 camera bunker door. Camera bunker door is close by here, which is nice. So that's a player. You see how they like kind of went in wiggle peeked, or not wiggle peeked, but like quick peeked and then ran away. So it's a player scav because the scavs aren't aggro to them, but a player nonetheless, which is terrifying. Scavs also tend to walk slower than player scavs. Yeah, doing my best to blend in here. Doesn't always work. We could just get out. We honestly have good stuff. I just would love to get that shotgun, or at least a 3M armor. There's a screwdriver there, so that's actually important. It's the easier part of our MP133 shotgun trade. Now, we're not seeing a lot of bodies here because I don't think too many scavs are actually dead. There's a ton around. So. So that was a player. Looks like all the players are really not trying to kill the scavs, like the player scavs, I mean, which is interesting. Okay, S12. Not really sure who that is. I deserved that. I deserved that. I reactionary fired there. I totally deserved that. I should not have done that. They thought I was a regular scav. I could have just walked past them. That's on me. So scav on scav violence got me killed there. But yeah, I should have. One, I should have ADS. Two, I should have not missed. But yeah, I reactionary shot there. So when somebody has two guns, it's a good learning point. When somebody has two guns, they're player scav, 100%. So, and I just reaction shot because I was like, player, and I thought they were going to shoot me, but it's all good. That's the beauty of the scav run, is that you're not risking anything. So, and we should have just gotten out there with our stuff, and I actually was on my way to get out there with our stuff. But that is all good. All right, let's take an overall look at our character here. And, yeah. Guys, that's going to do it for episode 2. This might be a little bit of a shorter one, but that's okay. We got some raids in there. That interchange raid was a bummer dying to that scav, because if we got out of that raid, I think we would have been like really good to go there. Like fuel, tons of good loot, all that stuff. So I'm probably going to try that again with our 74M. And, yeah, that's going to do it for episode 2, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in to Escaping Tarkov. It's great to have you here. Like, subscribe if you're enjoying it. If not, well, no sweat off my back. I don't know, whatever. But I will catch you guys all in the next episode. And, yeah, see you then. Bye-bye.